Have you ever been across Canada? Where have you been in Canada?
Far, New Brunswick.
New Brunswick? Well, you know what I'm going to do? The crew and I are going to go across Canada to discover little nooks and crannies all over the country. Do you want to come? Say you're living in Halifax or Gimli. Hey, folks, how you doing? Or Moose Jaw or Vancouver or anywhere in Canada. It's the weekend. As usual, the phone rings, and guess who it is? It's your parents. They're coming to town. What are you going to do? I mean, you could take them to the obvious places. You can take them to the movies. To the art gallery. The fun house. Whoa! The science center. Or you can take your parents to lunch. I'm a bit short. I'm a little short on that. I'm broke. Can you help me out on this? But today's man, as I am, the Renaissance man. The man that they spent thousands of dollars to educate. Can I get you anything else? Knows where to take his parents for a good time. Where do you go? Monster truck! What kind of person or what kind of man, and I hope I qualify because I want to get behind the wheel of one of these rigs, what kind of person becomes involved in something like this?
I think it's a motorsport lover. You have some guys that race anything. They raced wagons when they were kids and soapboxes when they were teenagers, and it just grows to that point.
That's the nastiest go-kart I've ever seen.
Gas is in their blood, that's all there is to it.
I love this. It's almost like I'm in awe of these guys, because this is a lot of freaking power here. How long is this whole monster truck phenomenon been around?
Bigfoot 4x4.
Yeah, I remember that when I was a kid, yeah.
Really probably the founding creator of monster trucks. Just celebrated their 25th anniversary. That concept and that thought has evolved into these massive trucks that you see with suspensions built by Dan Patrick, gas-powered shocks. These guys, most of these guys were running 572 cubic inch engines. To buy one of these trucks, you're looking at $100,000 to $125,000.
Man, what kind of engine has to power something like this?
This is a 517 cubic inch Keith Black engine.
How many horses under the hood of this puppy?
It's about 1,100, and they're in the trunk.
Oh, they're okay. That's the other thing that keeps confusing me is that all the engine power in these cars is in the back.
For the most part, it's done for balance to make them fly better when you're near to keep the nose up.
I'm 5'7", 5'8" on a good day. Check this out. I'm standing right underneath this thing. This is how big this is. This is me. This is the tire. What are the logistics of putting together something like this?
Well, safety is our #1 priority.
It's a little dicey because this is a small building. We have had sections of hockey boards fly like splintered pieces of firewood.
How do you prepare for your race stuff?
What you do first is you put on all your shoulder harness, your seat belt, and your lap belt. And then you put your sternum strap on, and one's gonna go right here. Should be one on the other side, and then should be one on that side, which you might be setting on. Pull that across. You gotta put this one in first. You gotta hook them all together, and then snap that together. It goes right in that lock, and then it locks right like that. Pull down tight, both sides, and then you can hook the sternum strap. And you're cool. That will fasten you securely in the truck so that you will not move.
What's the worst experience, or what's the closest call you've ever had driving one of these?
We have been so close, end over end, sideways, any which way you want to go. I guess the good Lord just smiled upon us and didn't let us go over.
What's the best thing for you about putting on an event of this size?
Well, there's really two things. First of all, it's the people.
You see people here with $1,000 jackets and suits on and $300 leather shoes, and then you see someone like me in jeans and runners. There's a little bit of everything.
And then you see someone like me hanging out with somebody like him. What a couple. Andre's been driving on the circuit now for about 15 or 16 years. He's a bit small for one of these drivers, but the Virginia Giant is something that he quite enjoys. Austin, tell me, after you get out of Monster Truck University, what do you intend to do?
I don't know.
Cheers. Let's have a talk with some of the folks here, the meet, the greet, the rich, famous, and influential at the Monster Truck Pool. I'm trying to find out who owns this truck. Would this be yours?
No.
Just gather up the friends, get in the monster truck, drive on down. You know I drive a monster truck, do you believe me?
She's excited about this. I had to come, so I'll be allowed to
So
watch
you're the
Super
one
Bowl
filled
tonight.
with testosterone, and you were the one that wanted to stay home and watch fried green tomatoes. Would this be your first
This
monster
is my
truck?
first Motor Spectacular too, and I think it's great, you know.
It's almost like it's like monster truck virginity is gone.
I brought my kids down here today, and I've seen a little bit of it on TV. Just came down and take a look.
He's having a good time.
A little guy, you having fun? You like the show? You having some fun? Okay, cool. What's your favorite thing about this?
It's the trucks. I love the trucks, and I love to watch the trucks.
Daquan, let me ask you, if you could be a rock, what kind of rock would you be?
I would be like a crystal. I would be a crystal.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Daquan. This is kind of, honestly, one of the last bastions of family entertainment.
It is with us. We truly feel like we're a family show.
So you got your pajama party, you got your girls' sleepover, you got the monster trucks. Where are you going?
Monster trucks. It's awesome. I'd love to drive one of those trucks.
I tell you what, if you stay real close, I'll take you for a little spin around the Metro Center, if it's okay with your husband.
Take her away.
The train for Eyewitness will be leaving in 5 minutes.
Okay, kids, now it's time to take the train. It's beautiful, and I am a complete romantic when it comes to the train, so I'm really looking forward to my trip. I guess you've been doing this for what, like 22 years now?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
A lot of people say there's a romance or a magic about the train, and do you feel that when you in your day-to-day work on this?
We enjoy working on the train.
It's a huge piece of machinery.
Yes, it is.
How does it work?
The diesel engine supplies the power to the motors that are electrical driven here in the wheels.
Okay. So it's an electric motor.
Yep.
When the train hits top speed, like when you're doing a straight run, how fast does it go?
In our territory, we're doing 75 miles an hour.
Wow. They call these the silver bullet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently there's not many left across Canada or actually in North America.
Yeah, that's right.
How do you technically drive a train? Like you don't steer it, do you?
No, there's no steering wheel in it. It's just all levers.
Do you actually put a key in?
Well, it's not really a key. It's called a reverser. Forward and reverse and neutral.
Okay, so it's like you're just constantly pulling levers?
Not really. That's the best way to have a look is go up inside and we'll show you.
Okay, wicked. This is like being on the bridge of the Starship Enterprise. How many horses we got under the hood here? What are we looking at?
About 3,000.
3,000 horses, okay? No one's catching me. I'm kicking this puppy. No one's catching me. Okay, if I was going to start it up, what's the first thing I did?
Okay. Well, she's already going for us.
Okay, cool. Which is what that rumble is, folks. I'm really not very bright, but my heart is in the right place, so try and stay with me on this, would you?
Throttle. This is your train brake.
What can I press that won't break anything?
Anything. Nothing's going to break.
Okay. Check this out. Hey, Mom, look. So if I say anything blue, I'll just go. Look, all these people inside the actual station are going, "What's the train leaving? Is the train leaving?" And when they get on and they see me sitting at the old controls here, I'm sure they'll feel awfully comfortable. I kick the tires, I lift the fires, we're on the Via Rail. We're gonna go across the country.